Bada bing, bada bong. You read the title, and the crazy thing about the story time, it's actually true. Back when I was a wee lad, I was being used for one thing and one thing only, and it was my penis. Back in the days when my penis actually worked and I looked like a femboy twink. Long hair, big bum. I got taken advantage of just, slightly bit. But this isn't a story filled with tears and sorrow. This is a story filled with joy and happiness and gag balls in my mouth, like I'm a young and up and coming BDSM porn star. But before I tell you about the time a 27-year-old Chinese lady used me as a personal dildo for maybe like 6 to 7 months, I must beg, like how I begged the same Chinese lady not to peg me in the bum. So please run this video up, drop it a like, drop it a sub, comment please, and run this shit up because I've been struggling on the YouTube algorithm. It's not the greatest. All right, let me set the scene for you. It's the first semester of university. I just turned 18 a month ago. I'm living alone, eating cold baked beans, playing Overwatch, smoking spliff. I'm living the dream. I'm doing fuck all at uni. Because first year, you can get by jerking it and nutting in your own belly button. And you know what? They'll give you a pass. I was having the time of my life. One night, me and my friends go out to the student club because there are no like outside clubs near my university. It's like near a forest. But it's lit. The best way to describe this place is a cesspool of a bunch of drunk university idiots with cheap-ish drinks and shit music. And when you get on the dance floor, there was cum, sweat, and tears everywhere. We were out there, and I got absolutely smashed, per usual. And if when you're going out and you aren't on the verge of getting poisoned by whatever you're drinking, you're doing it wrong. Like, how can you enjoy a club unless like you're on the you like can barely keep your eyes open and your dick hard. But this one night, somehow I managed to get one Chinese girl back to my room. I don't know how I did it. I might as well have TP'd there. She could have drugged me and she could have stolen all my baked beans. I was barely sentences in English. I don't know how I made it back to my room. But somehow she was there. But this isn't the woman who made me put a gag ball in my mouth and spanked me with a fucking leather belt like it was a full-time job. This was just her friend. So, we're chatting and she's like, would you like to meet my friend? And in my young 18-year-old mind, I'm thinking, what's better than one Chinese girl? And that's two Chinese girls. So she invites her friend over. My dumbass is thinking I've hit the jackpot. I'm thinking I've taken advantage of the fact that Asian women love mid-ass white men. This felt like a lottery win to me. I thought I was getting my dick wet not by one vaginas, but by two vaginas. I was about to front flip not into one Chinese pussy, but two Chinese pussies. But I could not have been more wrong. This was the beginning of my downfall. So her friend pulls up to my dorm room, and the first girl just instantly leaves. It was a little bit weird. It felt like she was setting me up, but I'm rolling with the flow. I'm trying to get my dick wet. So now I'm one-on-one with this woman, but I swear, she had like the most broken English I've ever heard. How she managed to get into a master's program in England is crazy to me. Also, she was fucking stupid. I remember like this one key fact about her is that it took her 7 years to finish her accounting undergrad. Can we please be more serious? Like, I don't know why that fact sticks with me, but can we get serious? But obviously, that night, one thing leads to another, and I'm having sweaty, disgusting Chinese sex with a tall Asian girl with no boobs. I'm thinking, this is lit. It's the high of my life. It's never gonna get better. But the morning after, she gives me her socials, and that shit becomes a nightly occurrence. I'm having hot, sweaty Chinese sex, maybe 5, 6 times a week. But it's my own demise. It's not me calling her for sex. She's calling me. You may be thinking is a positive, but your dick gets sore. And sometimes it isn't the most fun. And she's making me do some freak shit. Stuff I do not want to do. She pulls up with a fucking gag ball in her hand to my room at 2 a.m. and she's like, put it in your mouth. Or she makes me have sex with her with a full leather mask on. And if I ever said I don't wanna, she threatened to take her pussy away. Like, she's weaponized her vagina. Also, there's a whole list of other stuff that she made me do that I didn't want to do. And I'm just gonna read you out a couple of them that I've remembered. I feel like some of them I stored away in a deep, deep, deep back cupboard at the back of my brain where I keep, all the gay porn and stuff. and I feel like the gay porn's overfilled it, and the Chinese abuse, I've forgotten. So let me read you out the list. She wanted me to spit on her, hit her, choke her, pretty much unconscious on a regular basis, fuck her in public, allow her to spit on me. At one point, she wanted to piss on my chest. And the list goes on. And if I didn't comply, no more sex. And imagine the shoes I'm in here. I'm 18. I got no girls before. And now I have unlimited access to sex, but I'm being used for my body. Is the 18-year-old loser gonna say no to the 27-year-old Chinese woman that sucks his penis? Fuck no! You know what they say? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I didn't bite it, I ate its fucking pussy. But this is why I consider it grooming. She weaponized her vagina against me to force me to do shit I didn't want to do. Was it lit? Yes. Do I respect it? Maybe a little bit, because I fell for it. But she would make me do shit I really didn't want to do. She demanded sex when it was convenient for her, when it wasn't convenient for me, and I was being used. It was a very unique feeling for me, especially because I have no self-respect. I kind of just found it funny and thought I was being used, and didn't feel the greatest, but I was like, this is going to be a great story one day for my shit YouTube channel. And I remember cutting it off for one reason, and it was because she wouldn't let me play Overwatch 2 in peace, and it was pissing me off. And this is when I was really grinding Reinhardt and Sigma to get to Masters, and I'm like, babes, I'm not gonna stop playing Overwatch to fuck you here. Can we get serious? But in conclusion, I got taken advantage of by a 27-year-old Chinese woman when I was 18. Would I do it again? Of course, without doubt. But yeah, that's all I have in stock for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a sub, or your nan will groom a minor. Goodbye.